Hello, everybody. Yes, I am on early, but I did set to see if you guys could get a messenger message letting you know. And let me sorry, I didn't mean to cover that, but I forgot to forgot to put on my do not disturb. Hope for the best. We'll just roll with it. All right, let me do my tech check and make sure you can hear me and see me. I see me. Can we hear me? Can hear me. I can see comments. All right. So, sorry for those who might have been wanting to come on live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I just felt the energy that I needed to do it now so I don't feel rushed later. So cheers to feeling your energy and doing what feels good for you. And therefore it's going to be good for you too, because if I'm feeling good, you'll have a great experience, right? So welcome, beautiful people. I am Deb K, and this is the Your Gifts to You video series. This is part 3. Still getting used to this vertical stuff. You guys, honestly, I'm still not loving the vertical thing, and I may actually change up how I do the videos. I'm considering not doing them live and doing them pre-recorded, just for the fact that they should be in landscape position, period, end of story. And so let me know, give me your feedback, what you would like, and maybe I can set it as a premiere, and so I can be on live, but the video will be how I like it, but I can be in the comments with you and help answer questions. Just a thought. Or I may just completely change platforms, and you can follow me on a different platform and then repost here to Facebook later. Just things I'm throwing around. So I'd love to get your feedback, see what you think, because I do this for me, but I also do it for you because I've learned so much in my journey, and I want it to benefit you and everyone around me. So please do let me know. I'd love to hear about it. So let's go. Welcome, beautiful people. I see a few people hopping in, and today we're going to be talking about part 3 of Your Gifts to You video series. And giving gifts this time of year is so commonplace. It's so popular, but what about a gift for yourself? Something special for you. And we should never discount ourselves, ever, because what we contribute to this life is so good. We're here to live. We're here for living. We're here to be in many moments and enjoy those moments and do something that's good for you. And do something good for you as often as you can. This is the energy of love, but not just love. Love is out there. This is the energy of self-love, going within. And when you go within in your self-love, it will quite possibly spill over and go without to those around you as well. As long as it feels good for you. It's awesome. It's awesome. So this is the energy of love for you, which is self-love and your journey, and therefore those around you. And you can feel appreciation for this notion, like a love potion for yourself, and create good for you and feel this good gift of love, hope, health, joy flow over you like a warm blanket, like a warm hug from deep within your soul. So that's what we are talking about today. And today it is now time to become future focused. And remember who you are. And remember God. And when you do this, you'll also start to feel 10 years younger. You'll awaken that magical marvelousness that's buried within you. And it's just going to light you up. It's going to be amazing. I promise you that. So by the end of today's live, I hope that you'll better understand the love, the self-love, the wonder, the magic, the hope, the health, the joy that flows through this process for you, that flows through this step of your journey, this phase of your journey. And it's within the connection to this, to you, that you're going to find an increased flow of clarity and understanding of what is just true and important for you. What is self-love for you? And it's going to help build up your confidence. By default, it's just a thing that happens when you do it this way, and will help you in that confidence understand guided actions, guided, inspired actions that you can take to get you there. Now, also, if you stay until the end, I will share with you what's coming up next for the rest of December, what sales and goodies I have, offers for you, and all that good stuff. So first, housekeeping though, please do, as you're hopping on, number one, tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing where everybody is at in this world. Where are you watching from? If you're replay, hashtag replay. And number two, please do make sure, if you didn't catch the very beginning of the video, go back and listen. I want to have your feedback on, should we keep the lives? Should we do live premieres so I can flip my video the way I want to have it? Should I just jump to a whole other platform where I can landscape my video? Now, part of that is it's good for me because I have a background in video and photography, and I know the proper way things should be done, and why Facebook is doing this to all of us is beyond me. I don't know. No idea, but it is what it is. If you are unfamiliar with who I am, well, your fairy godmother has arrived. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to help you create a life that celebrates you and this most magnificent life you're creating by becoming the you that you can be. Now, what I shared today may seem different than your current understanding, but don't worry, because I guarantee if you've turned up here, if you found me somehow, that we are probably more on the same page than you actually realize and understand. I may share things in a different way, but just listen, allow yourself to feel the flow of this, feel the truth of my words and my energy, and let it settle. And do ask any questions you have that you need clarity around. So, several months ago, maybe it was last year, maybe the year before, I don't know, it's all a little timey-wimey, I created what I called the Look and Feel Marvelous video series. Now, this series was all about the Joy Vitality framework. This is an evolved culmination of everything I did. I created all the steps of what I did and put it into a framework to help explain to you in an easier way, in a simple way, all the things I did to get to where I am today on my journey. And this is evolved into a now and future focused way that I help women just like you to become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous and look and feel amazing along the way. And my journey's been truly magical. It's been truly transformative. And I am so excited to be just like your very own fairy godmother and share this with each of you as you embark on your journey and create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth that you can dip into whenever you want and feel awesome. To help you become the you can be and feel hope, health, and joy on the daily. And when you live the Joy Vitality framework, the ordinary becomes extraordinary for you. It's magical. It's amazing. And you create things that your life, whatever you're doing, you create experiences for yourself that just light you up. And bonus, you get to look and feel marvelous while you're doing it. So I say cheers to that. We have to have the sparkly glass. Okay, so where am I at in my notes? It's a true gift for you to understand the energy of you. And when you get down to the heart of it, it's good love. It's good self-love, because I made that distinction back at the beginning. Love is going with outside of you. self-love is going within. And when you go within, your cup can runneth over once it's full. Once you've filled up that self-love, it can runneth over and become love for others as well, and help other people in that way. And this good love, this good self-love is such a gift for you. So make that choice. You get to gift yourself something so special. You choose to remember who you are, your true self, who you were as you were originally created in the love, light, truth, and beauty of God. And this is good. It's good for you. It's good as defined by God. It's good as defined by your soul. And it's utter, utter love, self-love for you, from you. So make that choice. Choose this gift of the energy of good self-love, and you'll also choose to align to feeling the ultimate fabulousness of you. You'll choose to align to looking good. You'll choose to align to feeling good. You'll choose to appreciate good self-love for you and living life in a way that there's no end to the gifts that you gift yourself. It's pretty amazing. All right. So what do you do in this part of your journey? You're going to get connected, like really connected. Yeah, you're connected to your soul. Yes, you're connected to God through your soul. Yes, you're connected to your higher self, your super conscious, your soul, your super conscious, God. It's all connected. But we want to get to that conscious connection, right? It's like if you have, I can't think of a good analogy. It was going to be something with electricity. It's not coming through right away. We'll move on. But you're going to get connected. And a great place to start is to just check in on your higher self connection, that relationship, your higher self, your superconscious, whatever you want to call it, that connection that's between your soul and God. Whoop, there you go. All right. If you have followed me for a while, you will understand about Believe. Maybe not in its entirety, but the energy of Believe, as well as the book Believe, is amazeballs. It is the silver bullet of getting you out of fear and into love, and also ultimately self-love. And what's going to happen is there's tuning exercises that can help you with that conscious connection between your soul, you, and your higher self, and therefore with God. You need to allow and notice what's going on and the synchronicities that are coming through to help put the puzzle pieces together for you throughout this. And then that connection really brings, noticing, allowing and noticing is going to bring the understanding that allows the connection to become really, really strong in a conscious way. So I can help you with all of these things. I also have a Meet Your Higher Self video series. You can look back on that. Oh gosh, I don't remember. It's a long time since I put it together. So you'll see me closer way back when in my journey. And you'll probably connect with that too. Like you can see how I was along the way. And I think that's so important. Just as a side note, so many people out there, will just delete as they move into the next phase. But because of the way I teach, the way I want you to have help in understanding the transformation that you are going through, you get to see it all. I won't delete things. If anything's deleted, it wasn't me. You can see the good, the bad, the ugly, and the transformation into beautiful magnificence as we move along. Hang on, I dropped something. All right, so you're going to, at some point, as you go through the process of having that connection to you, to your higher self, to God, the connection with the Believe energy and the Believe releasing process, you're going to reach your broadest truth. Now, what does that mean? That is when you awaken to the point that you've energetically changed how your soul interacts with your soul. What? Yeah, it's a little wibbly wobbly sounding if you don't quite get it, but just feel into that. How your soul interacts with your soul, how you interact with you. And this is great that this came up today because I was on a call with a mentor of mine and we had this conversation in very much way out there advancement. And this is exactly the same thing. And there's different phases of it. And so there's the beginning, and then as you're moving through it, and when you get to the point where, you're there. It's how your soul interacts with your soul. It's how you interact with you. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to take a note of that because it's really awesome. And I will share that with the important parties that need it to be shared with. But you guys heard it here first. Okay, so awakening is going to bring you an opportunity to evolve. And if you've already evolved, it's going to bring you an opportunity for advancement. And if you're already advancement, well, it really depends what you want. What's your trajectory? Are you at a point where you're you, like wholly 100% you in physical earth sequences, obviously, because you're not in the ethereal realms, but are you there? Or is there more that you want to continue? And that's not to say that things just stop if you're there, right? There's still going to be things that you're going to want and desire to experience, but you don't necessarily need to change anymore in that because you're whole, you're there. Okay, so an awakened soul can energetically expand to all that they are. And that's kind of what I've been touching on, like in the way, way far away future, depending on where you are in your phase of your journey. It's amazing. And don't worry. Don't ever feel like you can't get there, because you can. You can do it if it's something that you want to do. If it's something that if you can let go of all of the things that are stopping you, you can get there, and you can get there actually really quickly. An awakened soul can also enact energetic capabilities that are wondrous for themselves as well as for others. You may choose to want to share with others, as I do. Okay, I'm having a situation over here. Hang on. And there we go. Whoop. I mean, it wouldn't be one of my lives if, shiz didn't happen, right? Okay, I'm going to put that there so I stop dropping it. All right, where were we? Okay, so an awakened soul, you'll feel high vibrational. You'll feel free. And there's even more freedom beyond that if you want to go there, if you want to take yourself there. It is self-love if you do, and it's self-love if you don't want to and you don't do it. It's not self-love if you do it and you don't want to. So keep that in mind as you're moving through your journey. Now, I spoke about the broadest truth really briefly, and it's not easy to create it. However, you will fully awaken once you do. And the broadest truth is going to represent love for your journey. And in advancement, it's self-love for your journey. And there'll be other broader truths along the way. So when we talked about the belief releasing process, we were talking about creating truths, taking fear-labeled experiences and emotions and relabeling them to love-labeled experiences and emotions. So then there's going to be broader truths that encompass some of those, but there'll be several. And then there's the broadest truth that is like the whole encapsulation of your journey to this point. And you'll understand that no matter what, once you reach this, no matter what happens, you'll always flow to love. Okay? And if you know what you're doing, that sounds terrible. You know what you're doing, you just have to remember how to do it. You all have this innately inside of you. It's bringing it to your consciousness. But it will also flow to self-love for you. And you'll notice that in any challenging moment, you can flow to love. It doesn't matter what the moment is. And it may feel kind of funky and weird to you at some point, maybe there's been a tragedy that other humans look at as being horrific, but you see what the good is in it. You see that silver lining, so to speak, and find love in it in some way. And it's kind of it can be a challenging thing to juggle when you get to that point where you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why aren't I reacting the way all the other physical humans are reacting? It's just because you understand more. You're more connected. You've understood and remembered consciously more of how everything's working in the world, everything in the ethereal realms, all of the energy, those universal laws, all of that. Okay, so your soul, once you've created that broadest truth, your soul's acknowledging that in any situation you can flow to love. And like I just said, it doesn't matter how much fear may occur in a moment, you can flow to love. It's the broadest truth. It's the encapsulation of your journey. And it helps you live as all you can be. So you can let go of the past and live as you are now. It's that, it's more than just in the step we talked about, I think last week, it's more than just acting as the new you. You are the new you. And that's why you are acting that way, because it is true. It's stuck. It's cemented for you. You'll also be helped in the fact that you're connecting as to why you're a physical human once you reach this broadest truth. And it will just lead you to untold energetic freedom. It's really, really awesome. All right, let's see. Where am I in my notes? Okay. We're going to skip talking about this other thing. Sometimes when you do get to the broadest truth, though, I will just say this, there is a process that some of you may need to flow through to relieve some of the habitual low vibration that may just still be sticking around. But that's not for everybody. That's something that I can help you with and recommend if we are working together. Okay. So another thing that's going to happen during this connection, the step of connection, is that you're going to recognize that there's more help around, more guidance flowing through to you from God, from your higher self, maybe from other guides. And I'm not talking about like weird stuff. Like this is all good, like guides that hang out with God, kind of, angels and all that. And you'll have more understanding of what's your roadmap to your fountain of youth. Like, how are you going to get there? If you were to draw out a plan of how you're going to get from where you are now to where you want to be, how does that happen? And that's where I love coming in once a month and doing my Coffee with Deb K awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul, where I talk about the pathways to help move you through your roadmap a little bit more in detail. And you have an opportunity to ask me questions specific to you as well. So the steps, the pathways are nourish, detoxify, cleanse, repair, and rejuvenate. And I think I'm doing it tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. And I'll tell you at the end what pathway we're talking about. It's not coming straight to my mind right now. But there is more information in there to help you with your understanding that will be translated specifically for you. And you have an opportunity to ask questions. So another part, getting back to this, another part of this step in your journey is that you're going to have a little check-in on how are you feeling? What's your inner youth feeling like? What's your outer youth feeling like? This is your emotions, your experience, your physicality, your health in general. Are you feeling good? Do you need to feel better? Can you feel better? Yes, always. Always, unless you get to that part where you don't need to change anymore. So you can have a check-in on your healing design. I think I've mentioned this before, but it's what do you want to change right now? Where do you want to go? Do you want to get to what your true cellular form is? Do you have a target for your health? What's your emphasized want right now? What's the thing you want to work on right this minute to get you there? And you can take a moment, have a recognition of how far you've come, what you've done to get to this point. Give yourself that pat on the back. Give yourself that hug and that squeeze for a job well done. Sometimes we are going through this all by ourselves. We may not even feel like we can talk with our own family about what our journey is that we're going through, maybe, at any point, but give yourself that pat on your back and there'll be more increased flow in this connection of guidance that's coming through for you around actual things like actions you can take, whether it's exercise or nutrition or anything like that, plus just some other, it may seem random understanding coming through for you, but those are going to be building blocks for in the future for your journey. So maybe take note of those. Have a little notebook or something, or a note on your phone, and take note of that. It may come up again. It may be one of those puzzle pieces that synchronicity and manifestation bring around the rest of the information later for you. And throughout all of this, God is going to be helping support you. He's going to be helping to align your life flows and your work flows within your body. These are threads that run through you energetically, and there's a lot more detail about them, but that's all you need to know is God's going to support you through all of this, okay? So you'll then have a little check-in. Do you feel better? Do you feel good? And you'll have the confidence building to understand and take that guided, inspired action as well throughout all of this. So with love and wonder and enduring commitment, which is also self-love, and hope, health, joy, and magic, you're really, really going to notice that throughout all of this part of your journey and in your very own magic and wonder. And in taking time to allow that connection, you're going to better understand you, and you're going to better understand your relationship and connection with God. And this means that you can become that youthfully joy-filled woman. You can celebrate you and this magnificent life that you're creating. And you can feel hope, health, and joy on the daily, making the ordinary extraordinary. And you get to create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So I say cheers to that. And let me check and see. I'm not seeing any questions, so that's fine. You can post questions later if you're on replay. I will come back to them. Hopefully Facebook will give me a notification and tag me so I can answer those for you. All right, so as promised, what is coming up next? Well, next week will be the 4th video in this series, Your Gifts to You video series. And all of the events are posted. So you can go in and click join, even if you're not going to be on live. Just click join. You'll get the reminders. And I think, after doing this live, I'm leaning towards sticking with the lives. I found that feature where I could send a notification out that I was going live. So I kind of like that. I'll feel into it, but I still do want your feedback. Let me know in the comments what I asked at the beginning, okay? If you want me to stick live with this crazy upright format, or try something different with the landscape format, let me know. Okay, Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul is going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, December 20th here in the US. And the topic is Repair, Rejuvenate for your body, mind, and soul. The event is also up if you want to go scroll the page and click on that so you get the reminder to join. And I'll repost it today as well, probably shortly after this and everything's uploaded and all that stuff. Okay, so some of you know that my backstory of how I started to awaken, it was actually through skincare, because I was taking the easy road for me, which was fine. I ended up taking the long road with all the detail to get to where I am, and that is so I could help you. It was self-love for me, so I could love you in the way that you need it. And so skincare, I do have some December holiday product specials, and let me see, I didn't really update my list here. Okay, number 1, if you are looking for another stream of income, please do message me and we will have a chat, because this is something you can do around family, friends, kids, whatever your schedule is. This is something that you can fit into your life in small chunks, or if you want to hit it harder, you can fit it into bigger chunks. But there's also consultant-only product sales going on all month long, so you can get samples for a lower price point than normal and help spread the love and maybe gain some clients from that. Okay, the limited holiday limited time holiday collection is also available through the 31st of December while supplies last. We have a trio of giftables, and I don't know about you, but Christmas is coming up for some of you, and maybe some other holidays that you have throughout the year and you want to stock up. We've got a volumizing hand cream, an ultra rich moisturizing foot cream, and a shimmer body oil. They all smell amazing. I'm trying to see where the it's an uplifting fresh citrus scent with top notes of nectarine, mandarin, lemon, pear, and green apple, and middle notes of honeysuckle, peony, white tea, and coconut. They smell so good. So through December 31st, you can do mix and match. You get 15% off 3 of the products, mix and match, or you can do 6 products, mix and match, and get 30% off. So the more you buy, the better your discount. It's also last chance for the pore cleansing system. This is a professional tool that you can have at home. It helps remove blackheads. What else? There was something else. Whatever. But that is on sale. They are going to retire the product, but you can grab the product. And I'm going to tell you that these professional products, they have, they will last. If you take care of them, they will last you like 5 or 10 years. So you can also stock up on all the tips and the serums and the things that go along with it, the accessories for it, so that if something needs to get changed out, you have it. I still have my macro exfoliator, my first one from, gosh, I want to say like 2014. It still is working. And I think I have a second one I had bought just to have when this one fails. So it will last you. Now, if you are into fashion and clothing and that sort of thing, I have another app that I am a part of, and it is great. You can also start a stream of income through it. It takes about 3 minutes to set up, and it is totally free. There's a new compensation plan for it, but if you want to sign up with the basic store plan, it's an opportunity to purchase the Stylist starter sets at 40% off. They're limited quantity, limited time only. You can get a starter set of activewear or jewelry or nail art, luggage, those sorts of things. So as I mentioned, there is a free plan. There's also a pro plan, and there's new collections for the Kohlbox where you try before you buy. So there's also a Stylist exclusive through the 31st of December, where if you join with the basic store plan, any order over $75 means that you get a matching jewelry credit of the same amount through December 31st. So you can spend that on you, or you want to purchase gifts for loved ones, or whatever you want to do. You get the credit. So as I mentioned, if you are interested in using the app or earning extra income through the app, send me a message. It takes 3 minutes to set yourself up as either a shopper or as a stylist. And as a stylist, you will receive 10% off, and you'll get a share and earn with each sale that you make. So do reach out if that's something that is interesting to you. Also, I do love working with you one-to-one if that's something that you're interested in. So all of my programs are here. They are set in now and future focused energy for you. And as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately helping you create the change that you are desiring and feeling 10 years younger and feeling hope, health, and joy along the way. So all of my bookings are here. They're open. They're limited spaces right now because life is busy in my personal life, which is awesome and very rewarding. But I do still have slots open for you if that is something you would like to do, is work with me one-to-one. Now, if you're not sure which next step is right for you right now, then book in a free Fountain of Youth discovery call and we can discover that together. All right. I have doubled up notes. Okay, let me just double check if there's any other questions or comments. My notes up here. Ooh, I don't know what's happening over here. Papers everywhere. Okay, I don't see any other questions or comments, so I want to thank you all for being here. And remember, it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger and awaken that magical marvelousness, that fabulousness that's buried within you. I will see you all tomorrow for Coffee with Deb K. Awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul. And next week for the final video in this series. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye.